And to believe that Hillary had no idea that these are all innocent mistakes. Look, I think that her and her husband are involved in a lot of illegal stuff. And obviously, Hillary wanted to hide that from the government, hide it from the American public. So she deliberately tried to circumvent those safeguards by using her personal servers, by using her own cell phone. And then she got busted, and now she's just playing dumb. But I mean, if anybody believes that Hillary didn't know what she was doing was wrong, then she's too, she's no, how could she be president? I mean, if she's that incompetent, but I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt, right? She's not incompetent, she's just a liar, yet somehow she's got everybody else helping to cover up, her wrongdoing.
Yeah, how high do you think this goes? I mean,
Well,
does this go?
I'm sure
Right,
Obama's
Obama,
in on
he
it.
had to know.
He's got to,
Right?
because it's, of course he's got to be involved in it.
Now, what about Donald Trump? Are you supporting him? What are your thoughts with the election?
Well, I mean, I would support him over Hillary Clinton, but I mean, Gary Johnson is closer to, my ideology than is Donald Trump. I mean, I was supporting Rand in the Republican primary. He's here at Freedom Fest this year, and I wish he'd have been a nominee instead of Trump. But I mean, look, the one thing I like about Trump is a lot of people hate him, and the fact that so many people in the establishment don't like him, right off the bat, that would be something that would be appealing. Like, why don't all these establishment people like him? But the thing about Trump is a lot of the things that he says I disagree with, but I don't even know if he agrees with the things that he's saying.
Sure, he's just playing politics.
Yeah, I mean, so the question is, it's a bit of an unknown quantity. He could end up being a great president, or he can be an awful president. Hillary Clinton, for sure is going to be a horrible president.
She's been there forever, too, with her and her husband, right?
You know what you get. So Trump could be very surprising because, he's trying to get elected right now, but what he does as president may be very different than what he does as a candidate for president. He's probably a lot more concerned about his legacy and more concerned about doing something good for the country. I mean, we all know Hillary just cares about herself, right? I mean, that's why she's in politics.
It's like House of Cards, basically. It mimics reality.
Yeah, so who knows? But I think the country is headed for a major economic collapse. Doesn't matter who wins the White House. I mean, we've got to basically pay for the sins of the past. The question is, how are we going to restructure the economy to prepare for the future? Are we going to, understand the root cause of the collapse? Are we going to dismantle all this government? Are we going to get rid of, the Fed, or go back to sound money, get rid of the income tax, and get rid of all this government spending and shrink government so that we can get out of this gigantic hole? Or are we going to be trapped in it?
I think that's what